This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to WCFL Dolphins Talk. Hope everyone's having a wonderful time. It's a beautiful Sunday. 1 week to go till we're tailgating at this time. So let me go ahead and bring on our co-hosts.
I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened, but I was trying to share the stream groups. Good morning, Paul. How you doing?
I'm above ground and upright, and that's all that matters.
It's a good thing.
Yep. Let's go ahead and bring on Mr. John O'Hanlon, our bearded wonder.
Yo, John.
What's up, guys? How are you? Good to see you.
Hey, man, great to see you. One more week before the start of the 2024 season for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, this time next week, Papa Paul and I will be going live from East 12, 2232, and we'll be at the Hard Rock.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Well, right now, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to Ricky Purcell, wide receiver from the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
He was shot last night in an attempted robbery.
Oh, my gosh.
Damn.
Either last night or the night before, but he's in stable condition. But still, it was over a Rolex watch.
Damn.
So, Timothy Washington, Matt Henry, thank you for joining us.
That's sad, man.
John, you froze up, John. I don't know if you can hear us.
Yeah, I can. I'm driving back from Connecticut to New Jersey, so.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Hey, it's going to kill an hour of my drive. Are you kidding me? This is great.
I know what you mean, because when I drive, I like to talk, and everyone else is on their headphones or whatever else.
You like to talk? Really? You like to talk?
That's why when I'm driving down to Miami, I call several different people.
No, right. Really?
Like, you don't know that, brother. Like, you don't know that.
Like, I don't know that already.
So, I haven't really seen any other big news. I know it's the weekend, but here's a little article I'll go over. 5 biggest reasons for optimism for Dolphins heading into 2024 regular season. The team is coming off back-to-back playoff appearances in Mike McDaniel's first 2 years as head coach, which earned him a 3-year contract extension through the 2028 season, after putting itself in position to earn the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. Making the playoffs in back-to-back seasons is something for Dolphins hadn't done since they went 5 straight times from 97 to 2001. But now the team is looking to take the next step, and that is obviously what to start with the with the first franchise playoff win since 2000. Okay. Let's see. Their first one is a plethora of playmakers. Yeah, I think we have a plethora of playmakers. They're saying it starts with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, Devon Chan, and now rookie Jalen Wright. I like that our other rookie Washington as well.
And John
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jonnu Smith. I mean, we have playmakers. We have a lot of playmakers out there.
I think honestly, it really comes down to it's not about the playmakers. It's not about that. It's really about the contingency about this team and what we're going to see. And I know I'm one of those fans, like I said, and I'm going to continue to say this. This core of players have not played together this season yet, either side of the ball. So, yes, Tariq and Waddle and Tua has played together, but they have not played with Jonnu Smith. They haven't played with the new rookie that we got. They haven't played with the offensive lineman that we have. You know, it's a lot of question marks that sit there and keep fans like myself and others on edge to see what this Miami team is going to look like next Sunday.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from, but I disagree with you on it.
I mean, that's fine. We can agree to disagree, but you got to
I
say
know.
this. Like, you know, sometimes you can put sugar. You put sugar on shit, it's still gonna be shit. So
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. You know what I mean? And I respect where you're coming from. But you always, some way, shape, or form, have to have that you still gotta like look. You some way, shape,
Oh
or
yeah.
form. It doesn't matter what team it is. You gotta sit there and still put a little bit of what if? You know, hypotheticals. You really do. You know.
And you
I
know
mean,
what? I agree with you on that. There was a lot the what if and hypotheticals. Hey, we have Cap for Life coming on.
yo, Cap, what's going on?
What's up, Cap?
Well, good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, John Winters, Papa.
My man, what's on your mind?
Oh man, I mean, after last night and the Canes game, I mean, it's officially in my veins, man. It's in my veins.
I'm so happy I'm not a college football fan. I'll leave that to you guys on the panel, man, for real.
Hey,
No,
I
but yeah,
watched
man.
I watched that Canes game on TV, and yeah, it's like only the second time in the last 8 outings against the Gators that they've beaten them.
Yeah.
And
I think last time they took them off the schedule last time.
And this one here though, it was not just a beating, but a beating.
Ass whooping. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah,
No,
well,
man, I was watching it at my cousin's house, man, and my cousin was telling me, for the most part, man, this should be, this should be kind of tight. But man, I mean, in the second quarter, when I seen Florida wasn't even doing anything, they had that Johnson Jr. kid. They didn't even use him until the second half. And it was like a one-sided affair until the second half. I was very shocked by that outcome.
24-10 at halftime, or 24-14. No, 24-10. It was 24-10 at halftime.
Yeah, man. The third quarter came. The third quarter finished. I thought the game was over. There was like, we got another quarter left.
Yeah. Yeah, it ended up being 41-17, right? Yeah, I think it was 41-17 or 41-24 because they made that. It was 41-24. They made that last touchdown in like the last 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah. Then they stick Alabama. They stick Alabama with, I think it was another division team. I mean, like from a different conference, like a weaker D2. And then I think the Ole Miss played the same thing. Their outcome was like 72-0, and Alabama was like 63-0. It's like the SEC gave them like cupcake teams, and they gave the Gators the Canes. It was like, all right, well, we got to take advantage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to see the game, but I like the outcome.
I like the outcome, man. Hell yeah.
And I'm saying
Then
you got Shake and Pam probably listening in the listening to the show.
Oh, good morning, Scotty. Good morning, Hooked Up Joe.
Yeah, man. I think by next week we should all be in cohesion as one. But right now they're feeling it. They're hurting right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But what do you guys think, man? You guys hearing all the hype? 2 games in 4 days, 20 out of the 53 questionable, which we know that list will die down by next week. And then yeah, man.
The one thing I got to say, 2 games in 4 days is the fact at least we don't have to travel for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, these are 2 games that you must win right from the gate. And there is no excuses. You have to win both games. Not
They're
one
both-
and one. You
No,
have to win both games.
Because it's the conference and division.
Correct.
And you don't want to be going down for the conference title or whatever division title, and lose out on something because of a tie or something like that.
Absolutely.
I think they got what out of the 9 games that we first played. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like 7 of them are AFC teams. So that right there is weird, man.
Yeah, because you've got to think in the first 5 weeks we faced 2 divisional opponents. We faced 2 divisional opponents in the first 5 weeks. We faced only 1 NFC team in the first 5 weeks. So yeah.
That's like they're setting us up to win or they're setting us up for failure, one or the other. Because the gauntlet we know is coming, but it's just the back end of the 8 are tough, but the front end of the 8 are like, here, there's AFC, take advantage. If not, it's on you.
Right. That's why we got to show up and show out, man. That's what it comes down to, and that's why I keep sitting there putting the emphasis of we must win both games. Jacksonville ain't coming in here to fucking play around with us. Jacksonville doesn't have a bad defense as well. So, and their offense is not not bad. They got some tall receivers. Our corners are short. For the exception of Jalen Ramsey, our corners are short. We have short corners. So they're going to take advantage of the mismatches, and we have to look out for them. It's going to be interesting to see what this defense looks like. This is going to be the first time we see this defense with the starters on the field. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of question marks that need to be answered, and we will be getting those answers in about a week.
Yeah, man. And I love the confidence level that our quarterback has had since he got the contract. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I like a spicy, a salty Tua. Don't get me wrong. But you got to back up the talk that you're doing after that Levitard interview, man. You got to back it up or you're going to have the target on your back the rest of the season with the media nationally and locally. You got to win.
I agree 100%. And not just Tua, Cap. I'll sit there and add on more. The whole team. The whole team is talking Super Bowl. The whole team is talking, we're the dogs. We're going to be the dogs. We're going to bring the dogs. We're going to bring in and all this, that, and the other. The whole team is saying this. So it's not just our leader, because the quarterback should be the leader of the team, which Tua has embraced that. And you can see he's embraced that. And he said in the interview that everybody will be taking accountability. So that will be a part of that. And I remember that with him saying that in training camp. So with that being said, you're absolutely 100% right, my friend. I want to see it translate from just not only you talking from press conferences and all that, and like you said, the Dan Levitard interview. I want to see it on the field, like from not just him, but from everybody else as well. Don't talk the talk, walk the walk, baby. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, man. You have to. Unfortunately, you have to now in a Super Bowl window year, which they're trying to extend. And I love the propaganda that they're trying to do by paying everybody. But we all know this is the year. And if they don't win this year, they have a leeway for a couple more years. But don't think they're going to get away scot-free if they don't do what they're supposed to do this year. That's not going to fly.
2 years, Cap. I've said this numerous times on this show. I've said this on other podcasts. I give the Dolphins a 2-year window because the NFL stands for long. You know that.
Yeah, no, they extended that window. They did a smart move, public relations wise, to shut up the fans because it was getting rowdy. and they knew it. So they're like, look, man, you're going to have to stick with what you got, and this is what we got. And, for me, I have no complaints because we've seen them get from the youngest team in the NFL to where we're at right now. But, man, for Shaq Barrett to say I'm going to retire, and, you do what you need to do, Shaq. You take care of your family and whatnot. But now he wants to make a return possibly, but not for the Dolphins. That right there should tell you all you need to know as far as what we need to do now, because the stigma around this team is not a good stigma. You can talk it, but you got to back it up. And right now, I'm looking forward to it, but you got to win, man. You got to win. You say you're a gunslinger, you can get it out in 2.3 seconds. You got to prove it, man, because this offensive line for me is set. I don't think we can blame the offensive line at all without even playing, and they're already blaming the offensive line. That makes no sense for me whatsoever.
Well, I think it's what it is we all know the history of our offensive line, and you got to think. Well, I got to give I've given much praise to the offensive line last season. I'm very impressed on what Coach Barry has done to this offensive line, especially with the injuries that we sustained all through last season. That offensive line's been changed up almost over 20 times last season. Tua has been the least touched quarterback in the NFL last season with 58 touches. So if they can sit there and mimic what they did last year or even better, then we should not have any worries. But the key thing and the facts of the matter is we all know that Armstead, we're praying that he doesn't get injured, but does he play a whole season? Probably not. Austin Jackson played a whole season last year. Does he play a whole season this year? We're not sure. We have an offensive lineman that's on the PUP list until week 5. How things are going to plug in with the other players that's going to go in there. It's a lot of question marks, and that's a very important part of our offense. You can sit there and have all the speed and all the shit you want on the outsides and on running back and or tight end, but if you don't have no men protecting number one, it's going to be a long day, period.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
I'm just excited like everybody else, man. And I love this team as much as everybody on this panel and everybody that's watching right here. And I think every day I get more and more excited, more and more hyped up. Your blood starts to get boiling. You know that this is the last Sunday without any NFL football all the way to February. It's just, what's coming. But the uncertainty is what makes the thrill of it all for all of us. That's why I tell anybody, I love this team, good, bad, or indifferent. I have my thoughts and doubts and all that, but I'm going to continue to do so because that's what fans do.
Good morning, Adam Sadowski.
Yeah, on a side note, man, I don't want to change the topic real quick, but I saw this a little while ago. You saw what happened to, what's that guy's name? Ricky Porce? What was the 49ers?
Purcell.
Yeah, Ricky Purcell, man. I mean, the guy was shopping in San Francisco and can't even go shopping in San Francisco no more.
A guy tried robbing, I think, him over a Rolex.
Yeah, they showed a picture of him just walking into the ambulance or cop car holding his chest with a bullet wound inside of his chest, dude.
Yeah.
It goes to show you, man, you ain't safe nowhere no more, man.
Yeah, it's a cruel world that we live in, brother, and it's sad. It's sad that you can't sit there and have anything without somebody assaulting you or trying to kill you.
Good morning, Jaconda.
It's sad, man. It really is.
So as far as any updates, as far as the questionables for next week, I think half of that is BS, man. It's just strategy like we always do, because you look at the NFL, they're doing the same thing. It's always around this time of year. They put a lot of DNPs in these guys because of gambling purposes as well, to throw people off. So, I get what they're doing, because it has to be, a perfect balance you're never going to have. So you're going to have a whole bunch of questionables. But to have us with close to 20 guys, I don't like that, man. I don't like that.
Good morning, my brother Dan Burke.
Yes, shout out to Dan Burke, a.k.a. the Dancing Man. I can't wait to see my brother next week, man. I really can't. I can't wait to see a lot of these folks next week, man, for real. I'm with you 100% with that, Cap. That gambling, and we've talked about this, I think, earlier last season about gambling in the NFL or sports as a whole. some way, shape, or form, man, you know that's the hustle. The gambling is a multi-billion-dollar industry where they're going to do everything and anything to make it so convenient for us that do gamble on the games. So, you know, you already know what it is. It's a
Yeah,
game.
man.
It's a game of chance, and they're going to keep you guessing until game day. You got people that want to put their bets in early as possible, but it's hard to put your bets in when you don't know everything. So you got to. It's that game of chance.
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing Jonnu, man. I mean, you were talking about the height advantages that other teams might have over our small receivers. If McDaniel's going to be true to his mindset, then we don't have to worry about throwing to these guys constantly anymore and trying to get 2,000 for Cheetah. Because your height advantage, I mean, for me, it's the 12-man personnel in the red zone. I mean, you have it. It's there. So granted, we only have 4 receivers. But, I mean, we got some big backs and we got some big tight ends that can block and catch, man. So the wrinkle that we're going to put in, which I hope gets established, is something that's going to take the pressure off wanting to throw every down, which for me, it's time. It's time. It's time that we see our running game flourish, not to be held back when it's crucial situations and you want to depend on your quarterback to bail you out. You have other options now, and that's what I'm excited about.
I believe with the 4 tight ends that we have on this roster right now that we will start running the fucking rock. Everything that we've been asking for Miami Dolphin fans instead of doing bubble screens, and we mentioned this just on yesterday's show too. Instead of doing dumbass bubble screens and all that, pound the fucking rock. Put 2 tight ends on the outside. If you need to bring another one in or whatever, let's pound the rock. That's how the system works. Cannot throw, especially in November and in December and in January. You're going into a whole bunch of cold weather areas and cold weather teams where you're going to have to establish the running game. Because if you don't, it is going to be a long game and a long season.
Yeah, because I like the move that we did getting that receiver from Green Bay. I mean, I don't like the fact that we had to cut a lineman to do it. But I mean, the kid has height, even though he hasn't played a snap in the NFL. And then you get chosen in OBJ. Once they come back, you're gonna have some help with the height. But yeah, for right now we have to improvise, and I like the fact that we have some big bodies with that 12-man personnel that we can start utilizing once and for all.
Right.
John, talk to me, man. You driving?
Yeah, I'm driving home from Connecticut to New Jersey. I went up to Connecticut yesterday for a family picnic. So,
oh, that's what's up. Family over everything.
Yeah, trying to listen and jump in when I can, but pay attention to driving so nothing happens.
What's your thoughts, man?
Listen, I'm excited for this season. I think the first 2 games are going to tell us a lot about our team and where offense and defense both are. If the defense is, gelled together during practice. I'm kind of hopeful that what Tua and Greer and McDaniel are saying about we're not worried about the offensive line. I hope that's true. I hope that they trust what they got there and the guys can do what they're supposed to do. I do want to see them run more. Like you guys are saying, is pound the ball a little more. It's easier to run block than it is to pass block.
They never lie.
Oh, yeah.
No.
But we will find out in the first 5 days of the season.
Right. And it's not that I don't have faith in this team. I have a lot of faith in this team. But we've seen this. I got a good friend named Russell Hotman. He's been on the show numerous times, and his favorite saying is like John has his, let's just wait and see. He has a favorite saying that he says, I've seen this movie before. That man has been a Dolphin fan since 1970. So he's seen them win the Super Bowl undefeated, and he's seen them go back to back. So he's seen a lot of Miami Dolphin football, and I don't want to sit there and say that, but I really want to sit there and be completely optimistic on what we can do and take care of the matters at hand. Shut the naysayers up is number 1. That is number 1. Shutting the naysayers up. Not in September, not in October.
Winners. See it?
Oh, wow. I see you.
WWE headquarters.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
just
having
drove
go
a-
back over there.
yeah, Sanford, Connecticut. When I take the train, when I take the train up to Massachusetts, the train goes right by it.
No,
it's
Baxter
Like,
Berlin
literally
was pretty good.
right
I
off
didn't
the
see
exit
it, but
on
I saw the
95.
highlights.
right.
Go back
Yeah.
over there, man. Get some autographs.
They're in Berlin, Cap. I'm actually while I'm doing the podcast with you guys, I'm actually watching the replay from Battle in Berlin right
From
now.
last night? Yeah, it was pretty
Yes.
good.
Okay, cool. Don't tell me anything. I don't know nothing.
No.
So, but yeah, I'm very excited about the season, guys. I really am. I'm really hyped. I'm hyped to be. Actually, I'm more hyped to seeing my brothers in person in about a week. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing everybody, my brothers and sisters down there, especially John, especially Paul, and everybody. You know what I mean? So
That's what's up, man. You guys got that cohesion, got that connection. That's good, man. That's awesome, man. It's starting to grow in the community, but the fact that you guys have a foundation and everybody's following suit, it's awesome to see that, man. The growth has been awesome.
Hey man, my whole thing is I'm just happy that we're able to just add on to it and sit there and try to bring some positivity and light and our own perspectives on the game. And I love the fact that we have people that embrace us and listen to us as well. So I want to just personally say thank you to everybody that supports all of us. That means more to me than anything. And I know Brother John and Paul and Ethan and Tom and Miss Pam and Great Dolphin. The crew,
And our brother Ethan just had his birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Ethan, man.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ethan.
Many more.
Yeah,
young man. He just turned 22. But even as his father said in the picture I seen this morning or yesterday, he is such a down-to-earth, well-natured kid. And he does a lot of volunteering stuff, but he does a lot of work too. Besides school, I mean, he's coaching and also playing referees or umpires, whatever. Not sure which sport he's in this year. Because he does a lot with a lot of things. So he's a good kid, and I'm proud to know him.
As much as I don't like social media interfering in today's youth, and I think it's more accessible for like mid-age guys like us to take advantage when we've done, earned our stripes. These kids, I don't think they should be attached to the internet that much, being that they're so young and they're missing out on the world.
Look who it is.
Who is that guy? Who's that man? Who's that guy?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good morning, brother.
It's about time you showed your face over here.
Good morning.
Darn, I be doing so much, man. Between gym and working and I do
Well,
so much.
It's like I told Winters. I said, I don't know. The man works 300 jobs.
That's the truth. That's fact.
I'm a hustler, Paul. I gotta keep driving these phones, man. I'm a hustler.
Right?
Man, how y'all doing this morning?
Man,
Wonderful,
we're doing great, brother. We're doing great. I want to definitely send another shout out to Sick Turtle and his beautiful wife on their beautiful wedding. We've seen the pictures. I know I've seen the pictures on your Facebook, man. It looked like a great time.
It's
it
beautiful,
did.
Man. And they beautiful people. They good people. He done converted her to a Dolphins fan. From being I keep saying Redskins, but from a Commanders fan. So he converted her. So that's a good thing. And we'll be down there next week.
For some of us, Jaconda, there'll always be the Redskins.
Yeah, I mean, with me being from Baltimore, Papa Paul, we always call them the Redskins, man. We call
Yeah.
them I'm not. I mean, I still can't call them the Commanders at all. It just sounds weird to me. So
I agree.
Y'all ready for next week?
Oh, I'm more than ready.
I'm so hyped, man. I'm down there. I come down there Saturday morning, so I'll be down there to see everybody. But I'm just hyped, man. I'm ready for this season. I'm a little worried. The D-line got me a little scared, but, it is what it is. We can do it,
Now, are you coming down just for the Sunday game?
Well, I'll be down. So, I'm coming out Sunday, Thursday. I'm not staying from Sunday to Thursday, but I will be down there Sunday, and I'm coming back down there again Thursday morning.
All right, cool. Well, we'll definitely see you. We'll definitely see you because I'll be flying in. I'll be flying in Wednesday for that game.
Okay, cool. It's a bet. Hey, man. Question for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Question. Are we gonna really pound this rock? That's what I'm worried about, gentlemen. I hear y'all
Yeah.
talking about pounding the rock. We all want the same thing. We need to pound that rock. And like Kat was saying, man, our goal line personnel is beautiful, man. We gotta start using
Well,
our fullback.
Yeah,
Man.
we
We
got
got one of the best
three. We got
fullbacks.
three running backs, though. We got to use one of them.
We gotta use one of them, man. Like we got Joe New, and we got the second best fullback in the NFL, in my opinion.
Facts.
We gotta use him, man. Use him. He wants to run the
well,
ball.
I tell you what, if you think about it, I think they're going to do the run more because out of all the games I've seen, it was this last preseason game against the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I seen them run the ball basically a whole quarter and have at least over 10 minutes of possession time during that quarter.
Just run. And we
Yes.
won I felt like we lost maybe 2 games last year because we didn't run the ball effectively. That Tennessee game, that hurt my heart. I was there, hurt my heart. If we would have ran the ball effectively that game, because we would have definitely won that game. And
So just for the fact of them controlling the whole quarter, I could not believe it. Good morning, Mama Maria.
Hey, Maria.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you today?
Morning, Maria.
I'm doing very well. It's 1 week from today. We will all be together.
Yeah, everybody's so excited. 1 week. How's really
1
1 week
week.
away, y'all? That's crazy. 1 week.
1 week, and John and I will be doing the tailgating show.
I heard. I'll be down there. I'm definitely gonna stop there.
So
Papa Paul always see you when I come down. I see you every time.
I know you do.
Right there early too. You be there before I be there. Right there early.
I like being up front. What can I say?
I see. I'm gonna try. Y'all know Danny's getting married too.
Danny.
Danny. What's Danny last name? Taylor? Is it Taylor? Well, he's
Yes,
getting married.
Danny Taylor is getting married next week. I'm marrying him.
Yeah. He's getting married.
Yes.
Yeah. He's
Yes.
getting married at the tailgate. So I'm one of the groomsmen inside the wedding. So I'm gonna be there early.
Oh, that's nice, brother. You got to get some video of that. Somebody's got to get video of that.
Yeah, he's getting married, man. I think it started at 10:30. Is it 10:30, remember? Is it?
Yeah, the ceremony is at 10:30.
Yeah. So he's getting married. So this will be a good, like Kat was saying, man, a foundation that this fan base done built. This is just beautiful, man. Like, I know there's a lot of bickering between the fan base sometimes, between Tua and this and that, but the core of the fan base is beautiful, man. I love it.
Yeah, but that's one thing I know about Miami fans. You tell somebody from Miami they ain't gonna be able to do it, you're gonna be able to do it, and you're gonna get another 100 people to tell you, yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's what we're going through at Richmond Webb.
Yes. Yes. I mean, shit, we got Zach in there. Why can't we get Richmond in there?
That's
No,
right.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I was a part of that movement too. So trust and believe.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing, man. I love our fan base. I love it. I love it.
Right there.
There it is.
No
It
more
looks good,
games.
It's more
Time
of
to
a,
get
it's
down
more
to
of a
business.
fan base.
Time to get down to business. Richmond Webb belongs in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Get him in the Hall of Fame.
Write your letters of support and drop them in the Dolphins mailbox at Family Game Night with Richmond Webb on the 7th at the Marriott Maritime Hotel in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, that's Saturday night, right?
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
And we start at 6:00, right in time with our podcast. So we can have that going too.
So, Papa Paul, are you doing a podcast from the Family Game Night?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be a busy day for us because we got the beach bashes on Saturday.
Well,
morning, right?
Yeah, and I won't be able to make the beach bash because I'll be driving down that day.
Okay. That's a busy day. That's a busy day for the Dolphins. That's good.
And a bunch of us will actually be at the hotel getting stuff ready for the event and welcoming any fans that are checking into the hotel.
That's nice. I love it.
Yeah, we'll be driving down. It's anywhere between a 4.5 and a 5.5 hour drive for us.
Oh wow!
I was talking to a couple guys, and then we was on I think Pete's show last week, and Pete I didn't know it, but Pete was like, be aware of the weather. And the weather forecast for this week is not a pleasant forecast, so just be aware of that too.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to stay away.
Hold up, Pete has his own show.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why with how negative he is.
Oh my gosh. What's on X? Is it on X or it's on YouTube or?
No, it's on YouTube. It's called Pete's Takes.
So Pete's really got. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was telling me he was like, look, you gotta look at every angle. Look at the weather angle too, and nobody's looking at that. And I'm like, well, yeah, he's right. It's been raining down here the past couple of days.
Yeah,
I look at the forecast. The forecast is set for the whole week. 50% thunderstorm.
And at the same time, you got to realize our Dolphins are used to playing in the rain because they practice in the rain at times.
Yes, they do.
That's what I'm saying. Pound that rock.
Pound the rock.
Yo,
yes.
I agree with everybody on here. Pound that rock, man. We all agree with the same thing.
I think McDaniels probably have heard from the analysts and other people that he has to implement the run and make a balanced attack. I know everybody loves the speed that we have on our outsiders. Who wouldn't? But you got in these tough games, these close games, and if you want to do time management, you have to officially run the ball. You have to.
He's a run game specialist, man. I don't get it. Like, you're a run game specialist. Go north and south sometime. You don't gotta go always like this little pretty running. Just go north and south.
Yeah, I mean, I saw your comments the other day, Jaconda, and I fully agree with you. We need to get rid of a lot of those bubble screens. A lot of that shit. When it's unnecessary, that's the problem.
It worked one game. It worked that one game against LA, against the Chargers. Remember Tyreek Hill did that bubble screen? I think I don't know how many yards it went for, but it worked that one game. Ever since then, horrible, man.
No, but hey, you saw in preseason we did it with Jonnu, and it looked pretty nice.
I saw that. It did. But that's why I agree with you with the personnel. Use people besides Weddle and we gotta use people besides Weddle and Hill, man. We got to like we got a whole arsenal of weaponry. We have to use our weaponry, man.
I think I'll say this, without anybody projecting they're going to have 2,000 yards in the season, without all the personal attributes everybody wants to try to do, I believe that the ball will be spread out a lot more this season. And I really believe that, especially with Jonnu now. So you got to, defense is going to have to account for Jonnu Smith. You keep forgetting about a chance. You know what I mean? People don't understand. You still got Smite out there. You got Mostert out there. So it's so many different threats that you're going to have a mismatch some way, shape, or form on that field. Some way, shape, or form.
Every snap is going to be a mismatch. Every snap. Question: who's our third? So who's going to be our slot receiver? Because I know we got some injuries going on. So who's our slot receiver? Week 1. Is it Barrios?
Right now, it's either Barrios.
Oh, don't even get me started, bro.
It's Barrios, right?
Yeah, right now it should be.
Take advantage of Barrios. Barrios is not going to be.
Look. Personally, for me, look, he's from University of Miami. He's always going to be a Cane. But man, let's if we're going to help guys accountable, you can't be dropping touchdown passes in the preseason, and that's what scares me as a slot receiver.
Facts.
You're going to be asked to do more when these guys are being double covered.
Facts.
If Washington is a rookie, I get that, but you see so much out of Washington, man, as opposed to the 2 years Barrios has been here.
Yeah.
So y'all think maybe gonna start Washington over Barrios week 1?
Barrios, I thought, was really sloppy in preseason.
No, that's the football politics.
So it's gonna be Barrios. Yeah, I'm not that big on Barrios, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like to bash out players. I'm not real big on Barrios at all.
I honestly, with the way Washington performed in the Bucs game, I honestly thought Barrios would have been cut.
Yeah, I thought so too, Papa. I did.
No,
I thought so too.
Once OBJ ended up getting on the PUP and Izukama got, I think Izukama's on the practice squad now?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Also, Craycraft.
Okay, so then
that's why, because Craycraft. I think.
Once all that happened, Once all that happened, I knew it was going to be process of elimination. I knew they were going to keep barriers just because of that.
That's true.
But
Right, but
that's what I don't understand, man. Like if we're going to hold guys accountable and we want production, and as a fan base, we're seeing production from a rookie as opposed to a guy who's been here 2 years, then we're not really being accountable.
I agree with that. Yeah, I like watching over.
and Craycraft's not going to play for the first 4 weeks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do.
We don't have Craycraft for the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Real quick, guys. Let me play a quick commercial.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Jew in South Florida, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach area.
The ambassador, bro.
Chef Jew is doing cupcakes for me for tailgate. So every week at all of our home games, we will have Chef Jew's cupcakes for sale at tailgate.
Nice. I gotta try it because I keep hearing about his food every time I come down. I've never had it. And I don't like tailgate food, so I'm like, yo, I gotta try some good tailgate food, man.
Wakanda, you in for a treat, brother. I've had them. They're delicious, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so they will be at every tailgate starting at actually Richmond Webb's event.
Oh, nice. Well, I will be at everything. I did eat Keith tailgate food. Keith did get me started with tailgate food because I was like a non-big tailgate food eater.
Oh, man. Keith is the man. Shout out to Keith Matheny.
Yeah, bro.
Happy belated birthday to him. Happy belated birthday to him. Birthday was just this Friday. So I can't wait to see everybody. That's what really.
Hopefully, watching to get some burn. Hopefully, we bring Easy E up too because Easy E did look good, but he has an injury, right? Isn't his foot out of boot or something like that? Easy E.
I don't know. I don't know.
Last time I
think he wasn't a soft cast, though. You're right.
I think it was something with his hand, if I remember.
By next week, hopefully, he had one in the game. I'm scared of Barrios. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Barrios. I don't know. What's your score prediction? Do y'all have a score prediction yet?
Score prediction. That's what I want or what I think it might be. That's
all right. How about what you think it's gonna be?
28-24 Miami.
2024? Okay, I like that.
28-24 Miami.
I like that.
I'm
John,
really gonna have to. John, do you have a score?
24-10.
24-10 me.
Yeah, I tend to go lower on the first games, but then last year we go to LA and we win 36-34. So I'm going to say 31-24 Miami.
That's probably what I got you, like 31. I got to put on 31 points.
I just have a feeling this is not going to be. I think this is going to be more of a defensive game, personally. I think Coach Weaver wants to make a stand to show what he is, what he's got. I'm looking at more like 20-17.
Okay.
I'm going to say 35-20 with Miami.
Sheesh, that's what I like to hear.
I'll be honest with you. I think we show up and show out. I think we shut up a lot of people the first game. I really do. I think I'll say this. I really believe in the first quarter. It's just going to be like a boxing match. The first two series, they're going to be filling each other out. Seriously. I think that's what it's
I hope not. I want Miami to get the ball the first time and just go down and put points on the board and make them play catch up.
I agree. No, I agree, John. But you know the Dolphins. You know us. You know that we're that type of team where we do stupid shit in the beginning, then all of a sudden we turn it on.
Well, I want to see some hits. I want to see some hardcore defensive tackles like we used to see. And I don't care if once in a game, maybe twice in a game at the most, that we get, a penalty thrown on us. As long as we all feel it was a good, clean hit or something or whatever, I want to see them hits that make you go, ooh.
Well, it's a fine line. There's a fine line with that. And the reason why, I mean, trust me, I think everybody on this panel loves those type of hits. But it's a fine line now in the day and age of football. Now, within inches, you can be flagged for targeting. It could be actual for a point where you might get a warning. And if the next time you get a dirty hit or a dirty hit on their standards, you might be ejected from the game. So players now are going to have to sit there and really, really be careful of those type of hits.
Well, and I agree with you on that, but at the same time, I want our guys to show the rest of the NFL that we're not going to get pushed around anymore. We're going to do the pushing.
Well, they said that. They said it from the beginning of training camp that they were going to be bullies.
Well, saying it and doing it, you got to show me.
That's exactly.
Absolutely.
But that's their thing now, that they are going to now be bullies. They are not going to be bullied. They're going to.
Yeah, man. First impression is so important. First game of the season, we averaged more than 21 points last season, and then we deferred to 17 points in the last 8 games. We got to average at least more than 21 points a game coming into the season. First impression is everything.
I'll be honest with you. You got to sit there and up that number. And you got to show everybody in the league that we're that team, that we're a Lamborghini right from the gate, that we can put up 30 points like it ain't shit. No amount of time left on the clock is not enough. Is more than enough time. Like 15 seconds for us would be like it'd be a minute for us, and it would be like, a little bit for another team. Like I said, we have to show our dominance. We have to make our presence known when we face any team this year, to let them know that they've been in a game with the Miami Dolphins. Like John said, you can talk the talk, but you got to walk the walk.
Yeah.
Amen, man. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to do some laundry and kill some chores, man. It was awesome being with you guys. I'm counting down the days, man. I'm counting down the days.
Thanks for coming on, Pat, man. Thanks for coming on. You brother.
Peace, love,
all right, man. Y'all be good. Stay safe.
Yep. Mama Maria, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Where is all of you guys' faces? It's only John and I in the car.
Oh, man, I'm like chilling. I'm laying in bed. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going on camera by laying in bed.
That's what I did while I'm always because that's where my wife is. And
Here I am. You get to see my ugly mug.
I'm like, where are you guys?
I was down in the bed.
You're very staticky, Jaconda.
I am?
Yeah.
Let me leave out and come back in.
Okay.
I was in bed earlier.
No, it wasn't earlier.
Yeah, he might be just in the bed. It might be just a bad area.
But did you see where Joe's at now?
Oh, wow. My gosh.
I couldn't read it. What's it say?
Greeting from
Nikolaos.
Angios Nikolaos.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I guess, somewhere around Greece or something. I have no idea where that's at.
I can imagine how the scenery is, for real.
I'm driving through New York City. The scenery is not great.
and I'm driving to work, so the scenery ain't great.
Kim
Sorry, guys.
Good morning.
Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Good morning, Kim. Yes.
Morning, Kim.
It's been a wild and crazy morning already. We have what? We have 10 minutes left, guys. Anything else you want to talk about, Maria, with the game night and everything?
No, basically that's it. We'll start getting there. People start getting there. Fans will start getting in, checking into the hotel. We'll have just a fun night set up. Richmond will be there. We have reached out to alumni. Hopefully, some of
Yep, you're freezing up.
session.
Yeah,
So bring some stuff autographed.
Yep.
And
I'll
then,
I'll have one of my helmets that I picked up. I got face masks coming in for them, so they should be in just in time for me to put on and bring down with me.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff to be raffled. And it should be a fun night. And then we have game the next day and a wedding the next day and podcast the next day. It should be a very busy Sunday.
It's gonna be a wonderful week, really.
It should be a beautiful week.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like a mini fan club weekend in a way, the home opening weekend.
Yep. There's T-shirts if anybody wants to do T-shirts. T-shirts will be sold that night to support Richmond. They'll be $15. I think that's what it was, $15. And if you ordered them online, they were $27, which included the shipping. And they're really nice.
Well, I told Allie, I sent a message to Allie telling her I need a 3X.
Yeah, we'll have a bunch of them there. We'll be selling them at tailgate. So we will have T-shirts. We have T-shirts. We did silicone bracelets. We did some really cool canvases for raffle. So we have a bunch of goodies.
Good.
So it should be a fun night.
For all of you out there that follow me on Facebook or friends on Facebook or part of the WCFL Dolphins fan club, I have a raffle going on right now. I have a full-size replica helmet, a Zach Thomas bobblehead, and an OJ McDuffie jersey all up in the raffle. 100% of the money goes to DCC on those.
Maria, somebody in the chat, Joe Riss is in the chat asking how does he find info on the cruise?
I can send it to him, tell him to private message me. Joe, private message me, and I will send you the woman's information in the flyer. The prices will probably vary from the flyer now because those were prices back from April, and most of the group space was used already, but we can still get you on. I am going to actually call tomorrow to see about setting up a second group and connect the two because a lot of people are still asking.
And how long is that cruise?
7 nights. It's Saturday to Saturday. Doing Belize, Costa Maya, Cozumel, and I forgot the fourth island, but there's 4 islands. Belize, Costa Maya, Honduras.
So more of the Southern Caribbean.
Yes.
Nice. Very nice.
7 nights, 8 days. It's basically a fan club cruise. So it's going to be fans from all over the place. We will have some alumni on, but it's not going to be like the last one. We're not going to commit to them having to do meet and greets. They're just going to hang with us and party with us. It's a fan cruise. We're going to do one night where people can get dressed up in their fandom gear. We'll do a meet and greet night the first night at sea. So we have some cool things set up for it.
Nice.
Hell, one night. Why not have 7 nights of fandom gear?
There you go.
Well, because some
what I'm
nights you
wearing,
do,
so.
we all do, but their fandom gear, like for instance, Bethany will be.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I mean, some nights you do want to get dressed up. I mean, we still wear our colors. We still sport our colors, just in a dressier attire. I don't think the last cruise, John or I had anything on other than teal and orange. Aqua and orange.
That's the way I am.
So.
Well, I think it's. Any last words, John?
Nope. It's good to hang out with you on a Sunday morning. Sorry, everybody, I missed last night. I was at a family picnic up in Connecticut, so now I'm driving back to Jersey from that.
Nothing to be sorry about. Family comes first, brother.
Yep. I just made it to the George Washington Bridge, cross over this, get on the turnpike, and then about another hour I'll be home.
All right.
Oh, I'm glad you could spend an hour with us. We appreciate you.
I'm glad I got to spend the hour with you. It makes time go faster while you're driving.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Mama Maria, you don't work too hard.
Never.
Dolphin winners.
Everybody, thanks for joining us this morning. Thank you, Maria, for joining us. John, get home safe. Paul, you take care of yourself and get well soon. Please, folks, don't forget tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. it will be another edition of the WCFL Dolphins Talk. Have a beautiful and blessed Sunday. One more week till 2024 season of Miami Dolphin football starts. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, peace, love, and fins up.
Peace, love, and fins up.
Peace, love, and fins up, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night. Day.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.